Founding team's core idea, passion, and unfair advantage act as the foundation of an effective entrepreneurial strategy. To start, a founding team must have a strong understanding of its core idea. This is the entrepreneurial insight that the venture will be built on, and it informs strategic decisions made throughout the venture's development. That said, the venture's development and long-term success will also depend on the founding team's passion and commitment to bringing this core idea to life. The entrepreneur's passion is the fire that motivates them, so without it, success may never actually be realized. And last, but certainly not least, a founding team must identify its unfair advantage. This is something that increases the entrepreneur's likelihood of success, and it can be leveraged to beat out competition later on. To further explore these three key factors, we'll take a look at the Copenhagen Wheel. This product was developed by a small team working out of MIT's SENSEable City Lab in 2013, and the team went on to found Superpedestrian, a venture that develops technologies for micro-electric vehicles that optimize for safety, reliability, and performance. And before completing the exercise, for a little bit more context, let's take a look at the Copenhagen Wheel promo video.
This is the Copenhagen Wheel. It turns your ordinary bicycle into a smart electric hybrid by simply replacing your back wheel. Connect it to your smartphone, download the app, and you're ready to go. Bicycles are a great way to move around, yet sometimes distances are too long, hills can get in the way, and hard journeys to work may leave you covered in sweat. The Copenhagen Wheel is here to change all of that. The technology was developed over several years at MIT, together with the city of Copenhagen, one of the world's most innovative places for cycling. Its original inventors licensed the technology and founded Superpedestrian, the startup where we are now working around the clock to bring the wheel to you. Like the best riding companion, the Copenhagen Wheel learns how you pedal and integrates seamlessly with your motion. It captures your energy when you brake or go downhill, and gives you a push when you need it, with 3 to 10 times your regular foot power. It's easy. Ride it just like a normal bike. As you pedal, the motor automatically kicks in, with no additional throttles or buttons. All technology for the Copenhagen Wheel is contained within the red casing, including motor, removable batteries, wireless connectivity, smart locking, multiple sensors, and an embedded control system. Use your smartphone to customize your ride, monitor your physical activity, gather information from your environment to share with your friends and fellow cyclists. And if you're a software developer, you can even create your own biking apps. So whether you carry yourself, your kids, or your gear, hills seem flat, distances shrink, and you can cycle just about anywhere. So transform your bike and transform the city. The Copenhagen Wheel.
So now that we have a better idea of the product this team went on to develop, let's explore some of the aspects that were key to defining the team's identity and goals. We'll start with the core idea. First, when reduced to its essence, the team's core idea was simply a smart electric bike system. And this idea should be general enough to remain the same despite changes in strategy. So it's important to state this idea without including any reference to specific customers, technology applications, competitors, or assets that the team possesses. As we move forward to the team's passion, we'll want to determine why the team feels committed to this idea in the first place. Why was this group drawn to this specific entrepreneurial opportunity? And to answer that question, we'll go ahead and take a deeper look at the founding team's origin story. As I mentioned previously, this technology, the Copenhagen Wheel, was developed in MIT's SENSEable City Lab, where researchers worked to create innovations with the potential to revolutionize particular cities within the next 15 years. So to that end, the founding team working out of the lab decided to focus on Copenhagen, a Denmark city where bicycles are the primary mode of transportation. So drawing on Copenhagen's esteem for the bicycle, the team decided to develop a product that would make long-distance bicycle travel more efficient. As you can see, the founding team was passionate about the space that they were working to revolutionize, and as a result, they were highly motivated and able to reach success. And moving on to our last box, we can also note that the team had an unfair advantage. The guidance that the students received from some of the leaders of the lab was a resource that they leveraged throughout the technology's development. And when interviewed, the team members have noted that the lab leaders' multidisciplinary backgrounds and mentorship were key to solving engineering challenges that were encountered along the way. And this venture already had an advantage to leverage, but if the venture that you're researching or founding doesn't necessarily have something that's clearly advantageous, you can briefly consider how the founding team can be restructured to create an advantage. This point will also be explored in much more detail throughout later exercises of the workbook. So looking at this broadly, now that we've considered these three key components, we have a better understanding of the founding team's entrepreneurial insights, motivations, and advantages. And with all of that in mind, we're ready to begin exploring some of the strategic choices that will lead to the venture's success.